Advanced phrasal verbs and idioms are essential components of fluent and sophisticated English. They add depth and nuance to language use. Let's explore some advanced phrasal verbs and idioms along with examples. Advanced phrasal verbs. Bring about. 1. Definition: to cause or make something happen. 2. Example: the new policies were designed to bring about positive changes in the company's culture. Come up with. 1. Definition: to produce or create an idea, solution, etc. 2. Example: the team worked hard to come up with innovative solutions to the complex problem. Phase out. 1. Definition: to gradually discontinue or replace something. 2. Example: the company decided to phase out the outdated technology in favor of more modern systems. Bear out. 1. Definition: to support or confirm a statement or finding. 2. Example: the evidence collected seemed to bear out the researcher's hypothesis. Opt for. 1. Definition: to choose or select. 2. Example: after careful consideration, she opted for a career change and pursued her passion for photography. Zero in on. 1. Definition: to focus on or target something specifically. 2. Example: the detective began to zero in on the key details of the case. Back up. 1. Definition: to support or confirm something with evidence or testimony. 2. Example: the witness was able to back up the victim's account of the incident. Rule out. 1. Definition: to exclude or eliminate as a possibility. 2. Example: after a thorough investigation, the detective was able to rule out certain suspects. Run into. 1. Definition: to encounter unexpectedly. 2. Example: I ran into an old friend at the airport while waiting for my flight. Set off. 1. Definition: to cause to start or begin. 2. Example: the news of the economic downturn set off a series of discussions among policymakers. Advanced idioms. A bitter pill to swallow. 1. Definition: something difficult to accept. 2. Example: losing the championship was a bitter pill to swallow, but the team vowed to come back stronger next season. Cutting corners. 1. Definition: taking shortcuts or doing something in the easiest and quickest way, often at the expense of quality. 2. Example: the company faced criticism for cutting corners in its manufacturing process, compromising the product's safety. In the pipeline. 1. Definition: something being planned or developed for the future. 2. Example: there are several exciting projects in the pipeline that the company will announce soon. Kick the can down the road. 1. Definition: avoiding dealing with a problem or making a decision, typically by postponing it. 2. Example: the government's decision to kick the can down the road on environmental policies angered many activists. Throw in the towel. 1. Definition: to give up or surrender. 2. Example: after facing numerous setbacks, the entrepreneur decided to throw in the towel and close the business. The ball is in your court. 1. Definition: it is now your responsibility to make a decision or take action. 2. Example: I've presented my proposal, and now the ball is in your court to decide whether to move forward. Hit the ground running. 1. Definition: to start a new activity or project energetically and with great enthusiasm. 2. Example: on the first day of the job, she was ready to hit the ground running and make a positive impact. Jump on the bandwagon. 1. Definition: to adopt a popular activity or trend. 2. Example: many companies are eager to jump on the bandwagon of sustainability practices to appeal to environmentally conscious consumers. All hands on deck. 1. Definition: everyone is needed to contribute or participate. 2. Example: the project deadline is approaching, and it's all hands on deck to ensure its successful completion. Burn the midnight oil. 1. Definition: to work late into the night or early morning hours. 2. Example: the team burned the midnight oil to meet the tight deadline for the project. Tips for using advanced phrasal verbs and idioms. Context matters. 1. Pay attention to the context in which these expressions are used to ensure proper understanding. Variety in expression. 1. Incorporate a variety of phrasal verbs and idioms to add richness and variety to your language use. Formal versus informal. 1. Be mindful of the formality of your audience and context. Some expressions are more suitable for casual conversation than formal writing. Stay updated. 1. Language is dynamic. Stay updated on emerging idioms and expressions used in contemporary communication. By incorporating these advanced phrasal verbs and idioms into your English usage, you can enhance your ability to express ideas in a more nuanced and sophisticated manner.